If you're looking for lighthearted entertainment, this channel is the place to go. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 e-shows of all time.
This is gonna make me sweaty.
What do you have to do? It's not like you gotta go to work.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're counting down the most popular and successful shows in the history of the E! Network.
Yeah, but it was not her fault, but she was pre-party with Emma Thompson.
Number 10. The Royals. Many people are totally obsessed with the British royal family, but unfortunately, they're pretty tight-lipped when it comes to their private lives.
We can't always get what we want, can we?
Though it's not the reality series set inside Buckingham Palace you've always dreamed of, this scripted series might just be the next best thing. The Royals has been on since 2015 and follows a fictionalized royal family of England through all of their behind-the-scenes drama.
It's my pleasure to serve the Queen.
Elizabeth Hurley stars as Queen Helena, a queen consort, and surrounding her is a revolving cast of characters that bring drama to every episode. Number 9. Fashion Police. Whether you're into fashion or not, you can't deny the fun of sitting around with friends and criticizing celebrities' outfits when watching red carpet events.
Is it pretty? Yes, but it's very hard to make her unattractive.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
What this series has done is taken that delightfully catty experience and molded it into the premise for a show. Fashion Police began in 2010 with Joan Rivers at the helm, and featured her and a panel of participants tearing apart the questionable fashion choices put on display at a variety of events.
I mean, if it was any higher, I would say The Wolf of Wall Street should be called The Beaver of Beverly Hills. But otherwise...
Sadly, the show was never the same after Rivers' death, and was ultimately cancelled in 2017. For those who missed it, however, it's well worth checking out.
This is the kind of dress that could get a woman pregnant.
Yeah!
Oops, too late.
Number 8. Chelsea Lately. It was only a matter of time before hilarious on-screen personality Chelsea Handler was given her own late-night talk show. In 2007, the first episode of Chelsea Lately aired, and for several years, you could count on it for great content Monday through Friday.
I like that outfit on you. And Chelsea's right, you do have a female body, except for the giant bulge in your pants.
Handler typically started each episode with a stand-up monologue, displaying her body's sense of humor and sharp wit. She was then joined by celebrity guests, and there was never a dull moment no matter who she was interviewing. Number 7. The Simple Life. Some would debate the inclusion of this reality show on our list because technically it first aired on Fox and not E! But because of its cultural impact, we're keeping it in the running anyway. The concept was pure reality TV gold. Rich socialites Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie traveled around America, infiltrating the lower classes and showing the great disparity between their life experiences and those of the average person.
How's the girls doing today?
They've pretty much messed everything up.
The show was a pop culture phenomenon, and for good reason. It was always amusing, even when it made you cringe.
I've always heard that people hang out at Walmart.
Why?
I don't know.
What is Walmart?
It's like they sell wall stuff.
Number 6. Total Divas. The idea behind this reality show was one that wider audiences might not have expected to be a runaway hit, but it found its niche and has been popular ever since it aired in 2013.
Yeah. You're next. Here's the combo!
Yay! Total Divas delves into the world of female WWE wrestling and follows several of these stars in both their professional and personal lives.
Yeah.
Hey,
girl.
I literally had a baby 2 months ago, and I feel like I haven't worked out for 20 years.
The show was such a hit, in fact, that it actually spawned a couple of spin-off series, including Total Bellas, which takes a closer look at Brie and Nikki Bella. Number 5. Talk Soup. One of E!'s landmark shows was based on a simple idea, but one that ended up proving itself to be endlessly entertaining.
If that's not a green light, I don't know what is.
Running from 1991 through 2002, Talk Soup would take clips from talk shows that aired the previous day, and the hosts would add their own amusing commentary about the videos they were showing.
That was Tom. He also goes by the nickname Slim Fast Shady and K2.
Oprah even stopped the show from being able to use clips from her shows because of the oft-mocking tone used. When Talk Soup went off the air in 2002, it was soon followed by The Soup, which used a similar concept.
Actually, what my mom always said is...
Number 4. Mysteries and Scandals. Fame, ain't it a bitch? This show took the darkest stories from Hollywood's past and brought them back to life. Each episode of Mysteries and Scandals would take up a new story of a celebrity who had either endured personal struggles or who had met an unexpected demise. It was hosted by AJ Benza, and the show would employ both reenactments and real-life interviews with people who were actually involved in each case.
There was no question that Ingrid Bergman became a persona non grata. She was barred from Hollywood.
It was just the thing for those interested in getting a dose of the drama of Tinseltown, but with a more somber edge. Number 3. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. If there's one show on the E! Network that has had the biggest cultural impact, it has to be this one.
That was with my boyfriend of 3 years that I was very much in love with, and whatever we did in our private time was our private time, and never once did we think that it would get out.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians has been on the air for over a decade, and it helped launch the careers of some of today's biggest celebrities and social media influencers. Where would we even be today without this family? Love them or hate them, you can't deny their popularity and influence.
Last night, Scott mentioned that he booked another Vegas appearance, which is the last thing he should be doing.
Despite a mostly negative critical response, the show continues to pull in high viewerships, even in its later seasons. Number 2. E! True Hollywood Story. There may not be any show more synonymous with the E! Network than this one. E! True Hollywood Story has been going strong for over 20 years, and for good reason. It's the perfect thing to land on when you're channel surfing, because you know that no matter the subject, it's sure to be salacious and entertaining.
And everything was just sort of strange and awkward, and I felt really uncomfortable in my skin.
The episodes use real footage and interviews to piece together stories of celebrities, both dead and alive. When talking about more current stars, the piece will often end with a Where Are They Now segment.
On August 23rd, Lohan pled guilty to 2 charges and no contest to 3 other DUI-related misdemeanors.
It's a classic and is unlikely to ever go out of style. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
A lot of people would say my life revolves around Hef. You're funny, sweet. We have a great relationship. It's the best relationship I've ever had. He says it's the best relationship he's ever had, but I don't know if I believe that. He might just be saying that.
Once I got that out of my system, I had to get to an appointment for a dating service. It's called Millionaires Club. They set up beautiful women with rich men, so I wasn't too shy about going.
If you try to insult your skin one more time now while it's healing,
yes,
there's a high possibility that if you let one of these doctors touch your nose now, this will turn black and then die and fall off.
Number 1. E! News. It's one of the oldest shows on the network, and this oldie is definitely a goodie. Previously known under the monikers E! News Daily and E! News Live, now referred to simply as E! News, this program has aired more than 7,500 episodes. Over the years, it's been hosted by a variety of big-name TV personalities, including Ryan Seacrest and Kat Sadler.
The auditions start in days, so judges will be announced, they'll be locked into place, there's some very exciting news, there have been so many rumors.
Currently hosted by Jason Kennedy and Juliana Rancic, E! News remains the place to go for your celebrity gossip, movie news, and everything else you want to catch up on in the entertainment industry.
Even when you're walking down the street, people in cars look at you like, where are you going?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.